why the heck should I even care about anti-inflammatory foods?
Well, inflammation is pretty much a major cause of all disease today. As a matter of fact, heart disease is caused by inflammation of your arteries. Arthritis is caused by inflammation of your joints. So most disease today has this inflammatory component to it. And this is why I'm going to go over the foods that can not only help you reach your body goals, but are also gonna help you heal and nourish your body. So today, I'm gonna be telling you about my top 10 anti-inflammatory foods that you're definitely gonna wanna have in your kitchen. Most of my clients come to me wanting to make a change, and usually it's to improve their physique, not the other way around. And of course, to get there, it involves some sort of a training routine, but also making small changes to their diet. So let's get into it. So first on the list is bone broth. It is super high in protein. If you haven't checked one of the packages on the back, just for about a cup of bone broth, you get a good whopping 19 grams of protein. It helps with your gut, your brain, your skin, your joints, just all around. It's good for everything. Bone broth is super high in collagen, and it has an amino acid in it called glycine, which is super helpful in supporting your joints. For example, arthritis is one of the most common causes of chronic pain. So all the collagen in bone broth can really help to support your joints. And for your skin, 70% of your skin is made up of collagen. So bone broth is just such a natural way to get in collagen. It's a good alternative to all these treatments that you may be doing, expensive creams. You can get in some natural collagen with just drinking some bone broth. You can skip out on the powders, the pills, the creams. Bone broth is also rich in glutamine, which helps to support and repair your digestive tract. Now, for all my people out there with digestive issues, if you don't know, I went through my fair share of gut issues, and these are one of the key foods that helped heal the lining of my gut. So usually a lot of people that have gut issues have to buy a powder of glutamine and supplement with this. But if you drink bone broth, that's just a natural way of getting it in. Now you can go and buy bone broth at the store. I personally like a brand called Kettle and Fire because it tastes delicious, because I can't even begin to tell you how many bone broths I've tried, and they taste like dirty dishwater. Like, I don't even know what the heck they taste like. But the one from Kettle and Fire, that one is fire. They season that one real well. I don't know what the heck they do to it, but it is delicious and it's organic. So I would highly, highly recommend that one. If not, you can make it at home. Just season it really well so it tastes good and doesn't taste like dirty water. Number 2 is red meat. And when I say red meat, I mean 100% grass-fed beef. Now, there is a big difference between industrial meat versus grass-fed, grass-finished beef. Red meat is really easy to digest, and it is just so full of beneficial nutrients for you. It's actually insane. It has a good source of amino acids. It has a good source of minerals such as iron, zinc, selenium. If you're eating high quality red meat, it is not cancer causing. It will not give you heart problems like most people will tell you. Now, again, like I said, if you are eating the industrialized meat, that one is not as good for you, because remember, for those cows, they are injecting them with hormones, they are feeding them antibiotics, so it's not the best for you. If you're going to eat red meat, please make sure it's 100% grass-fed meat. Red meat is also high in creatine, which will improve your performance. It'll promote muscle growth, and you also get cognitive benefits from the creatine. It makes you almost sharper. You get rid of that brain fog that you may have been having. It's also beneficial for people who have Alzheimer's, good for memory. And red meat in general is just so satiating. You can eat red meat and be satisfied. Like, you won't have any cravings after that. You'll feel nice and full and satiated. Number 3 is salmon. Salmon is super high in healthy fats like your omega-3s, specifically in EPA and DHA, which are the more powerful forms of omega-3s. So salmon being so high in these omega-3s will, 1, help drive down your omega-6s in your body, which omega-6s are inflammatory. So salmon will help to reduce this inflammation in your body. Getting in these good omega-3s from your diet are good for heart health, and they'll help with any type of autoimmune condition, whether it's Hashimoto's, lupus, rheumatoid arthritis. And number 4 is your olive oil. That's why all these people in the Mediterranean are so happy. You know, they're all consuming their good healthy fats, their good omega-3s with their salmon, with their olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is a low inflammation oil. It actually mimics a chemical in ibuprofen, which is an inflammation reducer. And it's good for heart health, it's good for your hormones, it's good for your brain health. So once again, all around, just a great food to incorporate, whether either you're gonna cook something with olive oil or you can use it to make sauces or salad dressings. Number 5 on the list is garlic. Now, garlic is very powerful in relation to your cardiovascular system. It is a simple, effective, and inexpensive way to help lower blood pressure and lower your cholesterol. You know that garlic has actually been shown to lower blood pressure just as good as blood pressure medication? That's quite powerful. Garlic is also antiviral. It has this immune boosting effect, so it'll get you to have this bulletproof immune system. So if you ever feel something coming on, like you feel a little funky or maybe your coworker is a little sick or something, you should definitely be consuming garlic. Garlic also has healing properties. It's antifungal. So for somebody that has an overgrowth of candida, which is a fungus, garlic can help to fight that off. You'll know if you have candida, for example, if you have a little bit of a white coating on your tongue, maybe you have a little bit of dandruff. You can also get it by taking too many antibiotics. Birth control can also cause an overgrowth of candida. So all around, garlic is just so powerful and so healing for your body. And on top of that, garlic is delicious. At least for people that are Latin, we love to cook with garlic. I use it in everything. I use it to cook my chicken, in beef, just in everything, because it gives such a great taste and so much flavor to all your food. So you should definitely start using garlic. Next, we have turmeric. Oh, turmeric. I was sleeping on this one for so long and I don't know why. Obviously, the Indian and Chinese culture are doing it right because they've been using turmeric for quite some time in their cooking, and it's absolutely magical. So turmeric is highly anti-inflammatory, and this is because it contains an active compound called curcumin, and this can help to relieve pain. So if you have any joint pain, this can really help you. It can also help with balancing out your blood sugar levels. So if you have diabetes, this may also be very helpful to you. And it's also antimicrobial, so it helps to kill off some of that bad bacteria in our bodies. And I mean, on top of all of those benefits, just cooking with turmeric is so delicious. It gives such good flavor to your food. I started incorporating it into my food about a year ago, and I wish I would have been doing it sooner. Then we have ginger. Now, ginger is great at boosting your immune system. It helps to support good digestion, and it can get things moving about 2 times as fast, if you understand what I mean. So I don't know if you know this, but 75 to 80% of our immune system comes from our gut. So anything that helps our gut is also going to boost up our immune system. So if you're somebody that's maybe suffering with a little bit of gut issues, know that ginger can really help to lower inflammation of the gut. Next, we have cinnamon, specifically Ceylon cinnamon. It's anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, and I don't know if you know this, but supplementing with cinnamon is just as effective as taking a diabetes pill. Why? Because it helps to balance out your insulin levels, which in turn helps balance out your hormones, which will then keep your blood sugar levels stable. And what does all this mean? It means it can also help you to lose weight. So I add cinnamon to everything. I add it in my smoothies. I'll put it in my sweet potato. It tastes delicious. And now we have walnuts. Of all the nuts, walnuts are a great source of omega-3s. Walnuts specifically contain the ALA fatty acid, which is alpha linoleic acid. And this is a precursor to EPAs and DHAs, which are the more powerful form of omega-3s. So once it converts to the more powerful form of omega-3s, it can now help lower inflammation, it could support good heart health, and it could support your brain health. And finally, we have flax seeds. Now, I love flax seeds. These also contain the essential fatty acid ALA, so it's a good source of omega-3s because it's higher in the omega-3 content versus the omega-6s, which means it's anti-inflammatory. Now, flax seeds can really help with your digestion. They can help to get things moving. So I really like to incorporate these in smoothies that I may make. So those are my top 10 anti-inflammatory foods that you need to have in the kitchen. I promise you that as soon as you incorporate some of these foods into your diet, you will start to feel better little by little. You'll start to shed the weight, you'll start to feel sharper, and just feel so good on the inside. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.